It all starts in Indonesia, where one family is throwing a party. Ninsi is serving drinks, but at the sight of Rahman, she quickly walks away. He catches up to her and promises to explain why he hasn't been answering her calls. He even wants to propose, but he gets distracted by a work call. Rahman has to leave urgently, and he promises he'll be back soon. As soon as Rahman leaves, a car speeds by the house, causing an accident. The family patriarch yells at the driver, but it's no longer human. The monster attacks the man, taking him out instantly. Time rewinds. Shortly before the incident, in a company lab, an employee prepares samples of a new substance. The problem is, it hasn't passed clinical trials, but the company is already eager to start making money. One sample is given to Sadimin, and another is sent to the city. A little later, Sadimin takes the sample, while his girlfriend Karina is already making future plans. A girl named Kenes arrives at their house with her husband Rudy and their son, Ryan. Ryan meets his uncle Bambang, who loves playing video games. He also has a couple of toy rifles, but Rudy and Kenes scold Bambang, calling him a child. Meanwhile, Sadimin notices his skin has become smoother, as if he's younger after taking the elixir. So the medicine is working. Karina notices it too, but they still don't spot the wound on his back. A bit later, Sadimin tells Rudy that he no longer wants to sell the company because he has a product that will bring him mountains of gold. It's already been named the Elixir of Youth. This sparks a fight among them all. Sadimin starts feeling worse but keeps it secret. At one point, the pain becomes too sharp, and everyone notices red spots on his body. He feels sick and passes out. Rudy checks his pulse and says, Sadimin is dead. Before they can call an ambulance, Sadimin comes back, but as a zombie, attacking everyone in sight. When it's Bambang's turn, the girls manage to hold Sadimin back, and Bambang accidentally takes him out. While no one understands what just happened, the worker Aris tries to slip away. Rudy catches him and asks him to call the police, calling the whole thing an accident, but Aris drives off without saying he's starting to feel bad too. Bambang blames himself for killing his father, but Kenes assures him it was an accident, and he's not to blame. Another part of the family tries to help the wounded, but they start turning into zombies. One man lunges at Karina, getting a heel to the face. The housekeeper tries to help and ends up as a snack herself. Because of this, the zombie count skyrockets. One zombie jumps Ken's as she heads into the house, but Bambang manages to take it down. When the couple enters the house, there are no people left, only zombies. So they head back to the car and drive off. Meanwhile, Aris was trying to reach the police, but the sickness takes over his body. That's the car that crashed into the party at the start of the film. In the present, almost everyone at the party has turned into monsters. Karina and the other survivors find a car, but it's locked. A zombie approaches. The people hide behind the car, and the zombie can't find them. But just as the zombie is about to leave, a phone rings, so they have to fight the monster using anything at hand. No matter how they injure it, they can't kill it. Luckily, rain starts pouring, literally freezing the zombie in place and giving the people a chance to escape. Now Rudy answers the call. It's Kenes on the line, and he asks her to meet at the party. They don't yet know the zombies have spread throughout the village. When they arrive at the party, zombies grab the housekeeper and take her out. Her scream draws a huge horde, but the family manages to rush into the house and hide. A little later, Bambang and Kenes pull up to the house and see what's going on. At that moment, Rudy calls Kans and explains they're trapped inside. So Kans honks the horn, and the zombies charge at them. And while the plan might seem successful, once they hit a busy street, the zombies spot fresh meat spreading even faster. The family exits the house and tries to use Aris's car, but it won't start anymore. The housekeeper has also turned and comes running after them. Karina and Rayan hide in the house while Rudy tries to protect them. Sounds of fighting echo. Then Rudy runs back inside and locks the door. Even though he can barely move, he assures Karina he's fine. While she looks for bandages or rags, Rudy sees the bite on himself. He asks Rayan to take care of his mother, and as soon as Karina returns, Rudy has already turned. A fight breaks out. Rayan helps Karina, who smashes a vase over Rudy's head, and they lock themselves in the next room. But Rudy breaks through the door and impales himself on a spike. Karina and Rayan return to the living room, where Ninsi enters, another survivor. Meanwhile, Bambang and Kenes are driving through the city, debating what to do. They're so caught up in the conversation that they don't watch the road and flip over. A minibus driver stops to help the couple. As the driver approaches, he sees zombies running toward the minibus and starting to mow down the passengers. Not knowing they're monsters, the driver runs toward them and dies too. A little later, Bambang and Kenes reach the police station. Obviously, the cops don't believe in zombies, but they decide to check things out anyway, leaving just one officer, Rahman, at the station. The police quickly find the minibus. The zombies spot them and charge. One officer deploys tear gas, which does absolutely nothing against zombies. Almost all the officers are taken out. Their captain pulls a gun but panics and can't hit the head. Ninsi gets through to Rahman on the phone. He steps outside to talk and sees the captain leading a massive horde right to the station. The survivors barricade themselves inside and prop the door with furniture. It turns out the captain is bitten and turning. Bambang immediately grabs the gun and fires several shots. But no matter what they do, nothing calms the zombies. At least they manage to shove the zombie into a cell and lock it. Rahman tries to call for backup from other stations, while Kenes calls Rudy, who's in no shape to answer. Instead, Karina calls back, explaining that Rayan is okay, but Rudy is beyond help. Bambang promises they'll save them, but first they need to wait for reinforcements. With every minute, more zombies arrive at the station, and the survivors barely hold the door. Then Rahman gets a message from the other officers. Zombies are everywhere, so they can't help, and the call cuts out. Kenes calls Karina to say they're stuck. Rahman remembers they recently confiscated firecrackers that could be thrown far away to distract the zombies. Then he hands Bambang and Kenes protection and weapons. Night falls. They quietly open the door to launch a mini firework. Suddenly it slips from their hands and explodes right inside. But they're lucky. The zombies don't break in, so they try the plan again. This time it works. The zombies clear the door and the people can get outside. When some zombies spot them, they charge. Rahman opens fire, realizing only headshots stop the monsters. He and Bambang take down a few. But the gunshots attract a massive crowd. The group raises shields as zombies swarm them from every side. A storm approaches. In the building where Karina and Rayan are hiding, the lightning makes Rudy burst out and pound on the door, drawing zombies. Meanwhile, the surrounded group gets lucky. Rain starts and the zombies stop attacking. The same happens at the house where Karina and Rayan are. Karina is sure this is the best moment to escape, especially since there's a moped inside. When the rain stops, the zombies surround the group again. Keynes opens fire. Ammo runs out fast. She hides in the car while the guys run back into the building. Then Karina suddenly arrives on the moped. Rahman sets off fireworks to distract all the zombies. Taking advantage, the girls jump in the car and speed to the station to pick up Bambang and Rahman. But the brakes fail, and they crash through the door. Bambang is the unluckiest of all. His leg is pinned under a cabinet. They try to lift it, but they're not strong enough. And Ninsi accidentally gets too close to the cell and gets bitten. Because of that, Rahman takes out the captain while other zombies break in and swarm Rahman. While they're still alive, Rahman hands Ninsi the ring, and Bambang lights a firework, drawing all the zombies to himself. Thanks to that, Kenes, Karina, and Rayan manage to escape. Sparks from the fireworks ignite gasoline, causing an explosion. Keynes realizes she's been bitten. She has to say goodbye to Rayan and ask Karina to protect him. A new day dawns. Karina and Rayan make it to the big city, but they don't notice the zombie running behind them. In the final scene, we see the other person who was sent the elixir at the start of the film taking it. And that's how the movie ends. In the end, the Elixir is a high-energy zombie horror with Indonesian flair that hooks you with its pace and gore, despite a ton of idiotic character decisions. I really liked it for the atmosphere and family drama amid the apocalypse, but docking a point for logic, 7 out of 10, recommend to genre fans.